So before now, I was thinking that success is about driving cars and having big houses, just living a luxurious life. That was my mentality of what success is until this time that I understand that success means different things to different people depending on what you want to be succeeded at. Now, before we go into this article review that has to do with success in life, this is going to be a series. Success in life, success in career, success in business, success in marriage, success in every area of our lives, and we are going to do it one after the other. First of all, let us understand what success is. Success is something that you want to be succeeded at achieving your goal, your achieving your aim. So it does not really have to do with luxurious houses, luxurious cars, luxurious extravagant living. It is not, success is not about that, but that was what I was initially thinking that success is. Now, it is a fact that if you believe in something, you can do it. If you believe in anything, you can be succeeded at that thing. If you believe in your academics, you can be succeeded in your school, you can be succeeded in your life, you can be succeeded in your marriage, you can be succeeded in anything that you set your goal towards it, you can succeed. So when we are talking about success, let us generalize success to someone who is in school, to someone who is already working, and to someone who is maybe who is about to start school, or someone who is looking for a job. If you want to define success to people in that category, you are going to define success the way it fits them. So when you are talking about success, for someone who is already working, different from success to someone who is looking for a job. You want to talk about success with someone who is in school is also different from someone who aims in getting married or who is married and wishes to have a successful marriage. Now, if you are in school, your own aim of success is that you want to succeed in school. You want to have a best degree, you have to want to have the best grade, you want to succeed in your exams. And if you are also doing business, your aim is going to be to succeed in your business, to make profit out of your business, and that makes you successful. Now, in this field definition I'm giving you, I'm not talking about cars here. I'm not also talking about luxurious houses. It's about the things that surround us. And I think that when we understand what success is, we can now know if we are to be successful or if we are successful or not. However, I was doing findings. I was asking some people some questions that enable us to gather all these materials. I was asking people questions about success, and I found out that people understand success differently. There are people that understand. There are people who goes to market in the morning, and their own definition of success is that as long as they sell, make profit, they are able to have one or two customers that they are successful for that day. There are some people that they believe that if they can have a motorcycle, that they are successful. There are some people that believe that if they can have a home of their own, if they can buy a house, if they can build a house to stay with their family, that they are successful. There are other people that believe that if they can go to college, that they are also successful. There are some people that believe that if they can get master's degree, get PhD, if they can be a professor, a doctor, that they are successful. There are some people that believe that if they can pass bar exams, if they are called into bar as lawyers, that they are also successful. Now there are other people, in the rural area that believe that if they can have a big farm, they can have a big farm that they will cultivate and have enough to eat, also have enough to sell so that they can now do trade by barter, sell what they have to buy what they want, that they are successful. Now, success depends on an individual. There is no general definition of success because success depends on what you want, what you set your goals at, and what you achieve at the moment. So when people say, I am successful, and if you look at what they are successful at, it is not the same as what you are successful at. And there is an understanding that tell people that if you don't have houses, cars, you don't travel around the world, that you are not successful. So when I was doing my own findings, this has opened my eyes to know that success is of different category. Success is of different category. Now let us look at what we assume to be the definition of success. And before I go there, there's something I wrote down here that, believe it or not, at this moment you have the potential and ability to achieve something extraordinary in life. Now, when we are talking about something extraordinary in life, it is something extraordinary in the present life that you are living. So if you are in school, you can come out with a good grade. But that's the extraordinary. So people graduate with B, and you are able to come out with A. So you have been able to achieve something extraordinary. So you are doing business and you are having 500% returns on your business. You are achieving something extraordinary. So this something extraordinary, achieving something extraordinary does not only mean that in the general life. So you see someone who is successful in marriage, the parent is raising good children, they have the moral, they have the fear of God, they are doing things that they are supposed to do. The person is successful in their marriage. So this is outside luxurious life, outside cars, outside houses. So we know that the person is living extraordinary life. So when we are talking about success, is that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve. In anything you want to achieve. You can also be a successful person in your health. So now you are sick and you want to be successful in your health. You now get healed, get supplement that you are supposed to get, you build up yourself, you build up your health, you are successful. So any situation that you find yourself is that you can do something extraordinary. So you are broke, you don't have money and you want to make money. You can also achieve extraordinary income. By putting your effort in your work, what you are doing in your business, that is going to give you an extraordinary life. So believe it or not, like I said, at this moment you have the potential and ability to achieve something extraordinary. Everybody does. In the subject of success, everybody has the potential first and the ability to achieve it. The potential and the ability to achieve it. The potential and the ability to achieve something extraordinary in life. So to be successful in life and reach your potential, you just need to know how to get started. So when you want to have a successful life, you need to know how to get started. You must start from somewhere. You want to be successful in your academics, you must start by getting admission to the school. You want to be successful in your career, you must know your career. You want to be successful in your business, you must start a business. So you must always start something. That's how to be successful. You must start something, know how to start it. So you admire there's a school that you want to study a course, you find out about the course, you want to start a career, you find out about the career, you know where to start from. So when you know where to start from, believe me, you can achieve that success. Because if you are starting a school, you should be aiming at coming out with flying colors. If you are getting a job, you should be aiming at getting a good pay, contributing your own idea, your own potentials, your own ability, pushing it into that work, and believing that at the end of the day, you are being rewarded for the work that you put in. So when you start something, you can achieve it. You have to be very consistent. And this is how I'm introducing what success is. So when you start what you want to start, you need to be very consistent at it. You have to stay dedicated. So getting admission into a school and being consistent with attending classes, reading your books, and being staying dedicated with the school activities. And then you pursue the success of coming out with flying colors. That's how you're going to be successful in school. The same thing goes into business. So you are a business person, you want to come out great in your business, start a business. You do your own marketing, you market your product, you introduce your product to people, you market it, and doing this, you know, attract customers to you. You focus on understanding your capital, understanding your profit, and how to run your sales. And this also will give you success. So you are going to be, you start something, you are going to be consistent at it, you are going to be dedicated to it, you are going to pursue the end of which is the success part of whatever you are doing, and you are going to achieve success. By developing some certain basic habits, you will learn how to be successful in life. And being successful in life is the first thing. That's why we are starting this episode with being successful in your own life first. When you are successful in your life, you can be successful in other aspects of your life. So you should also start from you. Because if you are not successful as an individual, you will not be able to succeed in your business. You will not be able to succeed in your career. You will not be able to succeed in any other area of your life. So first, you know how to be successful in your own life, which is this is the aim of this very article. This is the aim of this very podcast, to be successful in life. Before we now go into business, before we now go into career, before we now go into academics, marriage, and so on. So here we are going to talk about how to be successful in your life. How to be successful in your life. When you are successful as an individual, you are going to now be successful in the areas that you have put your hand, like your academics, your business, your career, and your marriage. So now you learn how to be successful in life. There are some habits that will help you to be successful in your life personally. Now, and there are also ways that will help you to be successful in your professional. So whatever you are doing, which covers your business, your career, your ministry, whatsoever it is. And you will never be able to stop achieving your goals. So there's a connection, there's a significant union between goals and success. There's a relationship between goals and success. So when you understand your goals and you know how steps to achieve them, to pursue them, you are also going to achieve success. So note the word goals. Because goals is what drives you to success. So when you know what you said, what is your goal? Your goal is to come out from school strong. You know, your goal is to be a medical doctor. Your goal is to be a lawyer. Your goal is to be a businessman. Your goal is to be a pastor after cross heart. And that is the goal that you have set. So if you have set some goal, you are going to achieve them by, remember, being knowing how to start, being consistent, being dedicated, and pursuing what you aim at. So here are how some people define success. And this definition of success is something that you need to pay attention to so that you understand how to now apply the habits that we are going to see in this podcast on how to be successful. Now, everyone has a different idea of what success is or should be for them. Like I said, success for you might not be the same success for me because I might be pursuing something different from what you are pursuing. I might aim at being successful at sports, while you are aiming at being successful at music. It's not going to be the same. We have different potential, we have different talents. So what you need to know is that everyone has a different idea of what success is or should be for them. The definition and measurement of success should be personal. So you should not rate your own success because of another person's success. So success is very different. Success is very, very different. So you should not rate your own measurement of success with another person's measurement of success. And if you are doing this, you are going to fail. Now, I did not understand this until I did this study. So I realized that my own That definition of success is different from yours, it's different from anyone around me. So I must first know what I want. I must first know how to start it. I must be dedicated to it. Might be different field, might be different career. So definition of success is knowing that mine is different from yours and yours is different from someone else, and it is case by case what you want to at the moment. For example, does success mean to you financial success? That is what we call financial success, which hereby everyone believes that the only success should be financial success. So you have money to buy anything you want, which is not bad, of course. That's is one of the most important things. Financial success is one of the most important aspects of success. But to some persons, it's emotional success. Now, people don't really talk about emotional success. Emotional success is as deeper and more importantly than financial success. Because if you are not emotionally successful, no matter the amount of money you have or no matter your pain, you will not even be able to achieve success from with the finance that you have. So they are what we call emotional success. It's also what we call physical success. So when you understand that there's financial success, there's also emotional success, there's also physical success, and there's also what we call family success. So there are different types of success. So aside from having houses, cars, they are traveling around the world, there are different kind of success, different type of success that examples of success that you need to understand so that this can help you now shape your own definition of success. So now, if you are wondering how to be successful in life, you should first take time to define what success in life is about and what it means to you personally. You must understand what is success to you personally. That's how to be successful. What is success to you? What is success? If someone asks you, say you want to be successful, and someone asks you, what do you mean by being successful? What will you say? So you know that as long as there are different fields, there are different careers, there are different professions, there's also different definition of success. So the first thing, sit down and say, what is success for me? Success with someone that is seeking emotional stability is not success. It's the same success with someone that is seeking financial stability. It's not also the same with someone that is seeking physical stability and family stability. They are different definitions of success. It's very different from someone that is seeking professional stability or career stability. So when you sit down, define your own what you understand by being successful, that's when you can now start working towards your success in life. So now, this may be different from what parents, colleagues, family, and friends define success. So your family might not define success the way you define it. Even your colleagues in the office, even your classmates will not define success the way you define success. So the subject of success is as broad as that. But of course, it's what everyone needs. It's what I need. That's why I'm doing this study and that's why I'm sharing with you, because this podcast is not just me sitting down here to be talking to you. It's also me learning from what I have found out and going to really bless my own life first. In every article, in every podcast I write or I present, I'm trying to make sure that I learn from it, because I do findings, I gather up facts from successful people when it has to do with success to make sure that I particularly say, and these are the proven facts that it works. So when I read this article, it really changed my mind. That success for me is different from success for you. So our parents might not think success the way we think success now. You understand? They might just, okay, they were able to, they built their houses, they have what they had, and they gave birth to us, and we are grown and they are successful. So me and myself, I want to travel around the world, that's my own. So if I'm not traveling maybe also 100, 200, 300 so states, countries, I'm not going to be successful. That is it. So you need to understand what success is. Another person will say, if I'm not a professional footballer, I'm not successful. If I'm not a professional actor, I'm not successful. So first, you define success. You might be different from your colleague, family, and friends. So there's something I wrote down here. Where is your heart and where does your motivation and happiness come from? So you need to ask yourself, where is your heart? Where is your motivation? What motivates you? So if you're a footballer, you know that you really want to be a professional footballer. That is what motivates you. And until you become that professional footballer, it seems you are not successful. But to another person, you just want to have emotional stability. To another person, you just want to be able to walk well. You just want to walk. Maybe it's physically impaired, you just want to walk. So you understand that this thing changes. So what motivates you and where your happiness comes from is where your success is at. The reason we pursue success is because we want to feel certain emotions of being happy and successful. There is emotion attached to success. There is this joy that comes that you have been able to achieve what you want to achieve. You have been able to pass the professional exams. You have been able to become a professional actor. You have been able to complete the emotion attached to success. So every step of success that you take, there is emotional attachment to it, make you feel happy. To some person, you have been able to sell. To some person, you have been able to win and complete this or a contract. These things makes them feel happy. So to know where you need to be successful in life, find out what makes you happy and successful. You can't be happy. You can't be successful. You don't know what makes you happy. You can't be successful. Like I said, I did find this and I found out that people just wish to have a motorcycle, not cars, and that will make them happy and successful. Others want to build a home, and that will make them successful and happy. So, whatsoever makes someone happy is what makes them successful. So, you ask someone who is physically impaired, he wants to be physically stable. Someone that is having emotional instability want to be emotionally stable. Those are the things that make them happy and they are successful. So before you now talk about the subject of success, you need to understand what makes you happy. What makes you happy? What makes you happy? What really makes you happy? What will give you that joy that you need? So if you understand that, that means you can then work towards it and be successful. It's not everyone that is in school. It's not everyone that is going to be professors. It's not everyone that is going to be professional actors or actresses. They are different fields in life, and it is what you know that makes you happy that drives your success. That's what will drive your success. So if you know that cooking makes you happy, you're going to be successful as a chef. That's what is going to make you happy. So if you know that you like playing football, you become a professional footballer, that's what is going to make you happy, and that makes you successful. So in this podcast, there are 11, generally there are 11 habits you need to be successful. The habit that you need to be successful. And in this podcast, I'm going to split it into two, part one and part two. So here, today we are going to discuss about 4 or 5 habits you need to be successful. And then in the next podcast, we are going to discuss the rest because I really want us to understand what we are doing here. So I'm not going to rush it. There are 11 habits you need to be successful. But I'm going to discuss only 4 or 5 so that we can understand it. And in the next episode, we are going to discuss the other ones. Now, these habits are habits that I have done my own findings, and I have realized that people have practicalized them, and those people are successful. So I am not presenting it only to you, I'm also learning this habit. That's the reason why I was able to gather up materials, I was able to do findings to find out that these things are already work in people's life. You see someone that is a billionaire at the age of 70, 60, 50, and these things have worked for them. in their different field, in their different career. Now, this does not have to do with financial success. It's not only financial success. This habit is not only for emotional success or physical success, or family success. It is in every area of life. So this habit is personal. It is for your own personal, wherever you are finding yourself, whether you need emotional stability physically, you want to be successful physically, in any area of your happiness, this habit works and going to work for you. Now, the first habit that you need, the first habit to be successful, the number one habit is always live with a positive attitude. Always live with a positive attitude. When you live with a positive attitude, every action starts with a thought. So you have positive thought. When you live with a positive attitude, you are going to be having positive thoughts. Because that's where your own success will come. The first habit, always live with a positive attitude. Your attitude. Now, when your thoughts are positive, you will naturally be more motivated to put your goals into action that will lead to progress and success. When your thoughts are positive, you will naturally be more motivated to put your goals into action that will lead to progress and success. So the first thing is that always live with positive attitude. So you can now generate positive thoughts that will now naturally motivate you to put your goals into action. So without positive thoughts, you cannot be successful. It's a proven fact that without being positively in your thoughts, you cannot be successful. And this is for me, it's for you, it's for us. If you don't have positive thoughts, you cannot be successful. In your academics, in your sports, in your acting career, in your professional, you cannot be successful without a positive thought. That's number one. I find out that medical studies also show that being pessimistic and actively trying to reduce negative thoughts can have a positive impact on your health. So even your thoughts affect your health. If we are reducing negative thoughts, you are going to improve your health. If you reduce negative thoughts, you can have a positive impact on your health. So everything is not only in your business, not only in your career, even in your health. Having positive thoughts contribute a significant difference in it. Still on medical advantages of thinking positively. The positive thinkers are 13% less likely to have heart attack. Positive thinkers are 13% less likely to have heart attack than negative thinkers. So even if you are thinking positively, it's not only on your career, your business, your success, you also have to affect your health positively. So even people with a family history of heart disease can have a positive result if they engage in positive thoughts. Now, thinking positively can lower your stress level. So even your stress level, thinking positively can lower your stress level. You really need to get this article and read it. Get this article on our website, effykonumo.com, and read it. Positive thinking or thinking positively can lower your stress level. Thinking positively can lower your stress level, protect you from disappointment, and give you a better coping mechanism when you find yourself in a difficult situation. So positive thought is not only to achieve success, it also affects your life even when you are pursuing success. It reduces your stress level, it protects you from disappointment, gives you better coping mechanism, and it preserves you from difficult situations. So these are the benefits of surrounding yourself with positive thoughts. To stay positively always, remember we are still in number one. To stay positively always, you have to surround yourself with positive people. The people around you should be very positive. You cannot stay with negative people. to achieve success. People that think negatively, you cannot stay with them. You have to observe your circle of friends, your circle. If you are staying with negative people, you will not achieve success. You will not have positive thoughts. And not having positive thoughts leads to unsuccessful life. So you must first surround yourself with positive people, the people around you, the people you talk to, your friends. You have to surround yourself with positive people. You also have to surround yourself with positive images, what you see, the image you look at. If you keep looking at negative images that eat your soul up, that destroy your positive thoughts, you are not going to achieve success. If you also surround yourself with negative music, there are things called negative music, there are things called negative images, there are things, negative books. So you need to know the kind of book you read, the kind of music you listen to, the kind of images you see. Because all these things affect your mind. Even the podcast, like this podcast, you must know the kind of podcast you are listening to. Is it helpful to you? Is it motivating you? So even the podcast that we are doing, this podcast we are doing, if it's negative, you don't need to watch it, you don't need to listen to it. You must listen to podcasts that help you. You must read books that help you to achieve your success, to give you, positive mindset. Even the environment you stay. Being in a chaos environment, the environment that negative people are staying is going to affect you. In your home, the same thing. In your workplace, in your schools, the same thing. Working in an environment with the people that they think negatively, it's going to affect you. You must know the kind of music you play, you must know the kind of books, the kind of podcast environment, home and workplace that you surround yourself. The second habit that you need to be successful is to set smart goals. The second habit is to set smart goals. A successful life requires having personal goals. So you need to have smart goals. You have to set goals in your school, in any area of your life. Anything you want to pursue, say your goal. This is what I want. This is what I want. And every single goal you set and you achieve them lead to success. So often, after setting goals, some people don't make progress. You must set goals, you must make progress to achieve them so that you will have success. I say that again. The second habit you need to be successful. The second habit is set smart goals. You set smart goals. A successful life requires having personal goals. So you must have your personal goals. What do I want to achieve? I want to come out good from school. I want to have a good grade. I want to have an A. I want to pass professional exams. So you need to set goals. You read towards that. You pursue a career. You want to be successful in your business. You need to know how to draw out your goals. This is how I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to do my sales. This is how I'm going to do my marketing. This is how I'm going to do. Whatever you are doing within all the stuff, those are your goals to achieve success. So the second habit is to set smart goals that will lead to those success, and not just setting the goals. You need to try setting the goals. You have to make progress. Make progress. You set the goals, you make progress so that you can now achieve them. When you achieve your goals, you are going to be successful because every single goal you set towards your success and now achieving those goals is going to lead to success. So the second habit is you set smart goals and it's going to help you achieve your success. Sit down, write out your goals. I want to be a professional footballer. I want to be a professional actor. What do I need? You now write those things down. Set your goals. Try to achieve them one after another, step by step. You are going to achieve your success. Now, in setting those smart goals, there are things you need to know. You have to be very specific. When you want to set your goals, you have to be very specific. So you have to create clear and concise statement that define the exact thing that you want. You have to be specific. When you are setting your goals, be specific. If you are maybe like I use an example like professional football, you want to be a professional footballer, you have set your goals that you have to do training. You have to observe your diet. You have to be physically fit. You have to be medically fit. When you say this goal, you are specific. Medically fit, or medical fitness, physical fitness, training, stamina. These things are your goals. So when you have these things, when you set these goals, you are specific in them. You now work towards them to achieve them one after the other. Make sure that you are medically fit, you are physically fit, you have stamina, you observe your diet, all this stuff. After setting out specific goals, the next thing you need to do is that you need to make sure that these goals are attainable. So you have to make them attainable. Make sure your goals is challenging but achievable. Don't set goals that you cannot attain to. Setting goals that we are unable to attain to is what makes us not to be successful. And that is a fact, that is the truth. We have practicalized it and I find out that is true. When you set goals that you cannot attain to them, you cannot achieve them, despite how challenging it is. Of course, goals have to be challenging. So despite how challenging those goals are, if they are not achievable, it can't lead to success. You have to set smart goals that you are very specific on them. It should also be attainable so that it can be achievable. If your goals are not attainable, it cannot be achievable. You have to attend to them and make sure that you achieve them so they can now lead to success. And you have to stay motivated in those goals. Don't set goals that you are not motivated at achieving it. If you set goals that you are not motivated to achieve them, it will not lead to success. So you set goals that you know that is attainable and now achieve them so they can achieve the success. And in also setting smart goals, you have to make sure that your goals are relevant. There's a difference between being specific with your goals, there's a difference between being attainable with your goals, and there's a difference between being your goals being relevant. So when you understand how your goals are relevant, they are going to try to align your goals with the things in your life that make you feel happy and successful. Success comes from what makes you happy. And even if success comes from what makes you happy. That is it. That's where you are going to be successful at. So I forbid us to be successful and unhappy. Yes, I forbid us to be successful and unhappy. I forbid us. If you don't forbid yourself, I forbid myself. Never to be successful and unhappy. So I should be successful with what makes me happy. So that I can now have peace and joy. So you must make sure that your goals align with the things in your life that makes you feel happy and successful. Now, the next thing you need to understand in setting your goals is time bound. Time bound. Decide when you want to achieve your goals and set small milestones along the way. This is what you want to achieve. So you also have to give it time. This from now till tomorrow, this is what I'm going to achieve. From now till next year, this is what I'm going to achieve. When you set this time bound, I'm going to help you achieve it. So that you will not set goals that you are supposed to achieve in 2 days and you are achieving it in a week. It's going to delay your success. So number 2 is set smart goals. Now number 3 says believe in yourself and your abilities. The third habit of being successful, believe in yourself and your abilities. Everybody have abilities. If believing in yourself doesn't come naturally, make a list of the positive qualities you possess. You must understand your ability. Everybody have an ability. Everybody does. So you have to believe in yourself and your ability. Some people don't know their abilities. So when you are talking about abilities, I don't know. Everybody does. So how do you do? How do you cook? How do you know your abilities? You have to list out the positive qualities that you have. The positive qualities that you have, list them out. Those things that you possess. You can cook very well. You can cook. You can feed people. You can cook for them. They eat and they enjoy themselves. You can make a place beautiful. So anytime you arrange a place, they tell that it's beautiful. So you know that you can cook very well. You are a chef. So you know that if you can you can make a place, arrange a place and it's beautiful. that you are the corrector. You understand? You know that if you use your pen, your pencil to draw something, and they like you are an artist, those are the positive qualities that are in you. Anytime you sing, someone the tone who is singing, so you have quality. You can sing. You are either a worshiper, you are a songwriter. So anytime you write something, someone read that it's a nice story, you are a writer, a future author. So when you list out these positive qualities, those are your ability. Then you believe in yourself and those qualities, those abilities. You believe in yourself with the things that you have discovered in your life, those positive qualities. You can now achieve success. So some people are very organized. They are very organized. They know how to put things in place. You can be event planner. Nothing miss. They are very organized. There are some people that are very good listeners. You can listen. You can be a counselor. You can listen. Some people are very good in holding meetings. If you are in their meeting, you cannot sleep. So these are the things that you need to put down the qualities. You put them down, and you know that when you are putting these qualities down, every single idea that comes to you during this period is that you are believing in your abilities and you can achieve your success. So don't say that you don't have ability. Everyone does have ability. There's an ability in you. Anything, when you wake up in the morning, from morning till evening, observe one thing, one good quality in you, one positive quality in you. That is your ability. So believe in that. You can play football, you can sing, whatever you can do, you can take care of a baby, whatsoever. I know there are people that give them a baby, the baby will not cry. That is their own positive quality. No matter how the baby was crying, once they take the baby from their mother, the baby stop crying. What do you think that is? It's an ability in the person to take care of children. So when you understand this ability, you work towards it, you list them out, practicalize them, you can achieve success. One of the best ways to be successful is to learn to believe in yourself and boost your self-confidence. One of the best ways, believe in yourself first. So if you want to achieve any success in any area of your life, the first thing you need to do is to believe in yourself. Because the positive people around you, the negative people around you are going to make you feel that you don't want it. Why should you pursue your career? Why do you want to be a footballer? Why do you want to be a professional actor? They are going to. Why do you want to be a professor? The people that surround yourself, with the article said that should withdraw yourself from negative people. If you stay there, they are going to pollute your mind. They make you have no self-confidence. So you have to believe first in yourself. When you believe in yourself, you now have to believe in yourself. You have self-confidence. Boost your self-confidence that man, I can be this. Man, I can be whatever I want to be. Man, I can be that. You understand me? So when you boost your confidence that you can be anything, you can achieve any success, it's going to help you achieve your success. The article says that self-confidence motivates you and gives you the courage to follow through on your goals. Self-confidence motivates you and gives you the courage to follow through on your goals. So if you have self-confidence, it's going to help you, it's going to motivate you. It's a daily kind of stuff. It's going to motivate you to know that you will achieve your goals. So self-confidence is very important. To believe in yourself and have self-confidence. So when you feel discouraged, of course, this situation will come. There are times you are going to feel discouraged. What you need to do is focus on what you have accomplished and the time, talent, skills, and the strength that will help you achieve even more. So when you are discouraged, it's not time for you to back off. You already gotten admission into college. You have to finish it. You have already started the business. You have to finish it. You have already started your training. You have to finish your career. You have already started your intern. So whatever you have started, there will come a time where you are going to feel discouraged. Even in your marriage, even in your relationship, you started something. You are married, but there are some times in your marriage that something is going to happen that you feel that you should withdraw yourself from the marriage. in your relationship, you are already going there, you are there already. Something happened, you are discouraged. You feel like you have to withdraw yourself. As long as it is a positive situation that you see yourself, and this emotion of discouragement comes in, you must always feel motivated. Encourage yourself so you can stay there. If you don't have self encouragement, you are going to back down no matter area of the field, no matter the area, no matter what you are doing, no matter your career progression. If you don't stay motivated, you will be discouraged. And when this discouragement comes, you have to focus on what you have accomplished, how far you have gone. You have to focus on how far the time that you have invested in it. You have to focus on the thing that you have already achieved. So these things now is going to give you strength that will help you achieve more. So you have to make sure that you believe in yourself, have self-confidence. That is number three. Now number four, you have to talk to others. You have to talk to others. You have to talk to others. The fourth habit that you need to achieve success, you have to talk to others. Now, having people that you share idea with, having people that give you feedback, having people that can be extremely helpful. If you want to be successful, you must surround yourself with these people. People that are helpful, people that you share idea with, people that will give you feedback. There are sometimes I will write an article, I will ask someone to read and give me feedback. And most of that's what I do. Even the podcast that I'm doing. If I don't have more, I have 1 to 2 persons that I will say, please check this podcast out. How is it? Because I want to be successful in it. Yes, that's true. I want to be successful. So when I write, I send my article across to someone. Say, please read this article, give me feedback. Read this publication, give me feedback. And be sincere with me. I always tell them, be sincere with me. So even if it's one person that I've been able to send my writings to send my podcast to, and the person is sincere with me, giving me feedback, they give me ideas, it's going to help me improve. So for me to be successful is for me to talk to others. The same thing you need to do. So you have to talk to people that will tell you, for you to be a professional footballer, for you to be a professional chef, for you to be whatever you want to be, that this is how to go about it. This goal that you set, this is the lapses you have. You understand? So these people are going to help you to be successful because they share ideas with you, they give you feedback, and they encourage you. So if you don't talk to people about it, if you don't share your ideas and they share their ideas with you, chances are that you will not be successful. So you must understand how to talk to others, not just anybody. People with positive mindset, people that think positively towards what you are doing, that are sincere enough to tell you, this one you did wrong, this one you did wrong. I always tell my students that when they are designing, if you want to do anything you are doing, when you are designing, I said, be open to corrections, even from your client. We're going to help you. So when you are open to talk to others, how is this my design? Do you like it? How is this thing I'm doing? Do you like it? Tell me where I make mistakes. So in your area of being successful, or in any field that you want to be successful, you must learn to talk to others. People that they are open to tell the truth. It is good or not good, bad or good. So they are able to tell you where to focus on. Those are people that you need to talk to. So when you get feedback from people you trust and respect, like close friends and family, they are going to help you to stay in the right path of success. So when you get feedback from people that are close to you, your friends, your family, people that you respect, is going to help you to be successful. Everyone has an opinion about your lifestyle. Yes, that's true. Everyone has an opinion about your lifestyle. But the opinions of people who have your best interest at heart matters. Everyone matters. Everyone matters. They have different opinion about you, but the people that have your interest at heart are the people that matters. So you might be in a family of five, family of 10, all of them matters. But the people that really have your interest are the people that you have to share your idea with. The people that have want to be successful are the people that you need to share your idea with. So you must be careful that talking to others is not everybody. You must be careful of the people you talk to because they have different opinion about your lifestyle, they have different opinion about what you are doing, your career, your business, your academics. So people have different opinion about it. But the opinions of the people who have your best interest at heart are the people that matters. Accepting constructive criticism can be difficult at first. So for you to be criticized in your career can be difficult. You know, they face cake you bake, they condemn it, they criticize it. The first movie you produced, criticize it. The first podcast you did, criticize it. The first book you wrote, criticize it. It happens. It has happened to me. But it's what we call accepting constructive criticism. So when you accept those constructive criticism, it will help you to be successful at what you are doing. But at first it's going to be very discouraging. At first it's going to be down on you. But don't let this discourage you. Use it as encouragement. When you receive criticism, it's going to be very difficult. Someone just can criticize your work, criticize your write talk, criticize your movie, criticize your podcast. They just criticize what we do. The first food you cook was criticized. The first match you play, whatever area. When people start to criticize you, it's going to be difficult at first. But I just say that don't let this discourage you. You should not be discouraged. You shouldn't be discouraged. Use it as an encouragement. So turn the discouragement that they push on you, turn it into encouragement to push forward. It has happened to me. There was the first movie I produced. I had some reasons. The story was okay, but I had lapses in the lines. I had lapses in, I think, the filming, the ankles, there were issues. But I was sincere to tell those people, please give me feedback because I needed to improve. The first book I wrote, I received criticisms because I was open to them. Tell me where I'm not doing well in this book so that I want my next book to be okay. So sometimes it is very discouraging because they are going to throw negative word at you. Some people will mock you before they correct you. So it happens. And here, you should turn them into encouragement to push forward, to push forward, to push forward, to push forward. My second article is better than my first article. My third article is better than my second article. My fourth article is better than my third article. My fifth is better than my fourth. It's because I am open to reasons. So when you open yourself to people that criticize you, constructively, it's going to help you achieve success. So don't be upset, don't be discouraged because someone criticizes you or someone corrects you. If the opportunity to change for the better is a gift that will have a lasting impact on your present and future happiness. I'll read that again. The opportunity to change for the better is a gift that will have a lasting impact on your present and future happiness. So you need to understand that every opportunity that comes when you are being corrected is an opportunity for you to change to a better, change to a better, change to a better, change to a better. So when you talk to people and they now give you feedback, sincerely, this is it, you failed it, you did not do it well. So don't be discouraged. Rather, turn those things into opportunities and change for the better. And it's going to give you a lasting impact on your present and the future happiness. So you have to consider that what you are doing is your happiness and your future. You want to be successful. So when you talk to people and they give you an idea, you have to stick to it. You want to know that it's a positive idea, something that is going to improve your lifestyle, going to improve your career, your business. You have to stick to that and make it work. Now the fifth one is always learn. You have to always learn, always learn. Now, I would say that try to learn something new every day. So if you want to be successful, you have to try to learn something new every day in your field, in your line of work. You have to learn your business. You have to learn something every day, something new that will help you to be successful. So as things changes in your career, as things changes in your academics, as things in every area of your life, as things change and you want to be successful, you have to try to learn something new every day. Whether in your personal or professional life, it can be your personal life, it can be your relationship, it can be your marriage, it can be your children. So we grow as we learn. We grow as we learn. So as we grow, we learn. You have to learn something new that happened in your life, in your relationship, something new in your academic, something new. When you learn something new every day, it's going to contribute to you being successful. Now, the article says that to be successful, you need to make it a priority to learn as much as possible every day. It should be mandatory for you to learn every day. You should learn something, at least one every day. That when you learn, you are going to be successful. So whatsoever you aim to be successful at, you learn how to achieve it, you set your goals, you learn towards it, you are going to be successful. If you dedicate your time to becoming a lifelong learner, you will definitely achieve success in life. It's a fact. If I myself dedicate my time to becoming a lifelong learner, I will definitely achieve success in life. I will achieve success. If I learn every day, I will achieve success. In whatever I'm doing, in this podcast I'm doing, if I learn every day, I will achieve success. In my business, if I learn every day, I will achieve success. In my writing, if I learn every day, I will achieve success. And so apply to you. You must learn every day to achieve success. Lifelong learners take the initiative to learn continuously and improve their personal development. So you learn continuously. It should be an initiative for you. Learn continuously. Every day you learn. You learn. You learn. You want to repair cars, you learn. You want to be a professional mechanic, you learn. Engineer, you learn how to do, you learn how to draw. You want to be an architect, you learn how to draw. So these things, you learn it every day. You're going to improve your personal development towards achieving success. So continuous learning improves the quality of your life and creates more opportunities that lead to fulfillment and satisfaction. Continuous learning improves the quality of your life and creates more opportunities that lead to fulfillment and satisfaction. So the more you learn, the more what you are learning creates opportunities for you to be satisfied in your business. One of the habits, number 6, is that stop comparing yourself to others. Everyone is different, and so are your goals. Your goals and mine are not the same. So you have to stop comparing yourself to others. Even if other people are doing what you want to do, you are in a different situation in life. Now, we might be doing the same thing. You might be a writer, I might be a writer, but we are in a different situation. We might be in a different situation, different region. We have different backgrounds. So I should not be comparing myself with you, and you should not be comparing yourself with me. You shouldn't. So if I want to achieve success, I need to focus on myself, and you have to focus on yourself. You must focus on yourself for to achieve success. I must focus on myself for me to achieve success. So we should not have any level of comparison. You are trying to think positively. You should not compare yourself with anyone. What you need to do is that you have to encourage them. You have to be happy for them. You have to celebrate their success in whatever they are successful at. Celebrate their success, but don't compare yourself with them. You have to stay focused. When you start comparing yourself with them, you are not going to set the same goals as they say. You are not going to have the same stage taken as their own. You are in the same. You are not in the same situation. You are in a different situation. You are facing the different trials, and so you stop. If you want to be successful, I've learned this. Stop comparing yourself with someone else. What makes them happy is not the same thing the same thing with what makes you happy. What makes them keep them going might not be the same thing. So you might be having different situations, different things happening around you. It's not the same with them. So just focus on yourself, focus on your career. Push your own forward. Celebrate the success of others. That's the commendable. You have to celebrate their success, celebrate them. but stay focused on the next step in your SMART goal. You have to stay focused. In your goal that you have set, stay focused. Focus on your goals, focus on your plan, focus on your own personal growth and process. Then you'll be fulfilled. When you feel fulfilled in your own progress, feel fulfilled in your own goals, you are going to achieve success. So number 6 says, stop and don't compare yourself with other people. So in this episode, we are going to stop here about extra 5 habits that we need to discuss, and we are going to discuss that in our next um, podcast. So if this your first time in this podcast, I would like to subscribe to the channel. If you are listening from our website, I would like you to send us an email, and you need to get this article and read. You have to get this article and read from our website. Get this article from effykonmedia.com and read the full article. We are going to come up with another podcast that will explain other 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 4 to 5 other habits that you need to be successful. And like I said, this is an episode, so we are going to talk about business, success in business, success in career, in academics, in marriage, and all the other aspects of life. So if this is your first time, we'd like you to subscribe to this channel. Just stay connected. We are going to share other habits in the next podcast, and we are going to talk about business. We are going to talk about academics, sports, other things, career, and how to be successful. So thank you for staying with me up to this point. I sincerely appreciate your time, sincerely appreciate your resources. See you in the next video. Bye.